Our Ian White is tracking some key demographics in Calgary and southern Alberta for us tonight. And Ian, let's start with looking at distribution of wealth and how that maybe does or doesn't impact voting.
You betcha. We're going to show you the money. We're going to start with the 8 ridings in Calgary here on the smartboard. Here they are. Let's take a look at the 3 wealthiest of those ridings. They are: Calgary West has the 2nd highest average income of any riding in Canada. That's out of 308 ridings. Only Oakville, Ontario is wealthier. At 7 is Calgary Nose Hill. At number 10 is Calgary Southeast. So Calgary has 3 of the top 10 wealthiest ridings in all of Canada. Let's take a look at the other end of the socioeconomic scale. Let's take a look at supposedly the 2 poorest ridings in Calgary. They are Calgary Northeast, which may be poor Calgary speaking, but it is right in the middle of the pack. This is middle Canada right here. This is Tim Hortons, Canadian Tire Country. Calgary East has the lowest average income of all the ridings in Calgary. But does this affect how Calgary votes? Let's take a look. At the last election, 2008, the Tories got 66% of the vote in Calgary East. In Calgary West, they got 57%. So money may matter with how you vote in, say, Windsor, Ontario, but not necessarily in Calgary. Tara?
Interesting. Thank you, Ian. Ian White joins us now. Ian, tell us a little bit more about that story in Medicine Hat.
Well, this is where the mayor, Norm Boucher, was hoping to win it for the Liberals. Let's take a look at the Medicine Hat riding right here. The total federal population in that riding is 113,000. About half of that is the city of Medicine Hat itself, where Norm Boucher won as mayor only last October. Let's take a look at how many people in the civic vote voted for him. 7,300 tonight. Only about 4,000 federal voters have supported Norm Boucher as a Liberal in the Medicine Hat federal riding. Tara?
So the bounce he was hoping to get there, Ian, from his popularity, he did not get this evening. Now, Ian White joins us now. Ian, a lot of Calgarians come from somewhere else. We know that. There's a lot of new Calgarians, but it seems that when they get here, they largely tend to vote along the same lines.
It certainly seems to be that way, and there was a lot of talk about the so-called ethnic vote during this campaign. Let's take a look at how Calgary has changed over the years. Let's take a look at, first of all, here are the 8 main ridings in Calgary. Let's look at the census figures from the last federal census. These numbers indicate the percentage of immigrants in each of these ridings. You've got 31% in Calgary Nose Hill, 37%, more than 1 in 3 in Calgary Northeast, and in Calgary Southeast, you've got 16% of the population there are immigrants. Interesting to note, that is the riding of MP Jason Kenney, who of course was trying to bring together the ethnic vote for the Conservatives during the campaign. Even in Calgary Northeast, you have 13% of the population there who aren't citizens. They don't have the right to vote in this election. But really, no matter how you come down to it, it's all Tory blue all around Calgary. Whether you're born in Calgary, from elsewhere in Canada, or elsewhere in the world, people generally vote Conservative in this city. Tara?